What up, YouTube fam? Welcome back to the channel, Discin Deals Coverage. My name's Lucas. Today we're in Emporia, Kansas at Jones Park for the Handeye Classic. And we're following around, where is he?
What's up, guys? How you guys doing today?
This guy.
It's a little cold.
Let's follow his tourney journey. Don't know, this is Keehnan Ford.
Hi, guys.
We're going to learn a little bit about Keehnan right now. Keehnan, day of the tournament, what was for breakfast?
Well, you see, I stopped at McDonald's today, but you know, I usually wake up, piss excellence in the morning, and I'm ready to go. I usually don't eat breakfast.
Okay, all right. So, Keehnan, how long have you been playing disc golf?
Well,
What got you into it?
what got me into it first is back in Hutch, where I lived with my dad. We stopped into an actual bookstore called Hastings, and that's how we found disc golf back in 2014. And then we went out and played the next day. And then the next 3 discs I had were the Trilogy Challenge, and I was hooked ever since.
I love it. That's so cool. So your dad got you into it 2014, yes. So
almost
10
nearly
years. 10 years.
Almost 10 years. It's crazy to believe.
That's cool. Well, Keehnan, when I think about you, I think about this kid who was always loud, always a trash talker, and then kind of out of nowhere, it seems, you just started getting good. You started competing in the pro field, you started winning. So the trash talking has never stopped, the loudness has never stopped, but your game has drastically improved. What clicked for you to make that happen?
So it all really started back in like 2019. I was like, my buddy Elliot was like, bro, stop playing open, you know? I'm like, I want it for the experience, because obviously playing with better people, you play with better students, you learn more shots, you learn that. But I like it for, just what really started clicking is finding the game, what I truly like, what I'm good at, what I'm not good at, and what I strive for. So what was struggling for a while was my up shots, keeping it close. It was hard to figure out what ones to go with what. Shot selection is main, so it's always just going out to the practice fields and just throwing up my up shots at something close, like trying to put it within like 30 feet or now. But
Okay.
That's what really kind of helped me get up there. And then not running so many dumb things like I used to back when I was younger.
Okay, so just maybe some experience.
Yeah, definitely get out there and play with better people for sure. If you want to improve, you can see different shots they throw.
Yeah, you became a better golfer, maybe more strategic on the golf course.
Yeah.
And then the field work, of course, helped with your disc selection and all that too.
Yeah.
Okay, this year looking at your tournaments, you've had some really good tournaments, but you've had some bad tournaments as well. So kind of an up and down year. When I have a bad tournament, it's really hard for me to go into that next tournament with confidence. So tell me, what do you do to leave a tournament in the past and not let it carry over to the next tournament you play?
So for like that, so obviously I started off the year hot, right out the gate. I played a couple of tournaments up in Texas, took second to Mason Ford, which kind of boosted that. So then halfway through the year, I did have a mid-bag switch to like Lone Star. We won't go into details about that. Most people already know about it. But so going with that, learning a bunch of brand new discs, you have some ups and downs, obviously. And I'm back on my old bag right now. I feel more confident and all that. But from going from tournament that's having a bad one, so whatever that tournament I did the worst at, like putting, I'll spend an extra, like when I go to the next one, I spend like an extra 30 minutes. Usually I spend 45 minutes on each putting and driving. And then I spend an extra 15 minutes on whatever I feel.
Okay. So if you have a bad tournament, the biggest thing for you is, hey, you need to get those reps in to start feeling confident.
Yep.
Okay. I can respect that. Mid-year, you had a bag switch. Yep. That's going to be tough learning new discs.
Yeah.
But you're back to the old bag. Is this the old bag from before?
No, there is some slight changes. Obviously, I still have putt with the links. My mids have mostly changed though. I got a Toro instead of zones. And then most of it's still the same. I got the FT3s and Halo Destroyers and stuff like that.
All right.
Some of the old reliables, you know, you got to keep those in there.
Of course, of course. Honestly, Keehnan, I'm a little bit nervous. We're miking you up the whole day today, and I don't know what to expect because you're kind of a wild card. We're just going to let you all watch. Just know anything could happen with Keehnan. But talking about the course, we're at Jones Park. They've kind of have a redesign back to east and west, but a little bit different. You have not played these courses, so what's the game plan today?
Well, obviously, I'm going to expect every hole best as my ability for what I can at that time. I know they have some changes. I know some of the holes are still the same, some aren't. I did watch a few things about them on each, so I know what the holes look like. But going into today, I know we're being mic'd up. It ain't the first time I've been recorded. They'll probably catch me doing some dumb stuff like dancing in the midfield. You're definitely gonna hear me sing a few times. It's unfortunate, but you'll hear a lot of me just talking to myself. If I'm having a bad round, you'll see it in the mic. You hear me say some dumb stuff to myself. But just sit back and enjoy the ride, man. That's all we're here for. The best you can do. It's gonna be windy, cold, so we got to keep it close, keep the hands warm, you know. But try to shoot. What I want to be down today is probably -20. I think it's gonna probably win today.
Okay, -20. That's quite the feat. So we'll see if that happens. Before we jump into the action, dude, any shout outs you'd like to give?
Yeah, I like to thank my dad for getting me into this, my mom for taking me to a few tournaments. Obviously, Lucas Deal here, you know, letting me be on the coverage and stuff like that. I know we had some planned a while ago, but stuff went through. So I want to thank my sponsors, Two Feathers Disc Golf, Purple Moose Printing Co., you know, the boy from Jonathan Gerber up in Kansas City now for Team Flex Shot. Let's go. Got that representation right here on the back of my shirt.
It's somewhere there. Oh, God.
Here we go. Here's all the sponsors.
there's the sponsors.
So, yeah, there's quite a few. Ducks as well. We're here to sit back and enjoy the ride, and let's get this going on the show on the road.
Dude, good luck today. Have fun.
All right.
Here we go. Hello and welcome in. Lucas Deal here with Kendra Deal. Yes, that's right. You have Disc and Deal's commentary. Keens, how we feeling today?
Feeling great. I'm glad to be here. This is the first time I've done commentary with you, so it's exciting.
Yeah, it's going to be really, really fun. We are at Emporia for the 2023 Handeye Classic. What are your thoughts going into this with Keehnan?
Yeah, this was a very entertaining couple of rounds. And Keehnan is just a great guy to follow around. We had a good day, so it's going to be fun to watch this back.
Keehnan is definitely one of a kind, very entertaining, and I'm excited. Let's just jump right into our first hole, hole 3.
So hole 3 is a par 3 at 303 feet. There is OB road on the left and behind the basket.
Yep, and you can attack this one with a forehand or a backhand. I think the backhand is the easier play. You can get a little something skippy in there, but you don't want to push it too wide because there is a tree on the right off the tee that you have to contend with a little bit. Let's see how Keehnan does.
All right, guys, let's get this shit started. You feel me? So 303. I hit the tree. Starting off with a fire. Always start out with a bogey. Start out with the bogey means you're gonna shoot a great round. So let's go.
Okay, so hole 4 is a par 4 at 510 feet. So there's OB road on the left, and then as you can see, there's water on your right as well.
Yep, and if you're going in the water on the right, you may as well just quit disc golf. I mean, that's not a good shot, but there is a big left to right on this day, so maybe it could potentially happen. You can go big flexing anhyzer out over the road for max distance, or you can just pump it flat, get as much distance as you can. This hole is one of the easiest holes on the course, playing at 0.68 under par, so 3.32 for the day.
Okay. Would you stand on me? Go ahead, Elliot. I'm only like about 100 feet. Whatever, I'll go. All right. Team no pars, baby. Team no pars. Hey, look, you got another one of my ace discs.
All right, hole 5. So this is a par 3 at 260 feet. There is water that is OB behind the basket and a big cedar tree on the right that can end up being a filtering spot for a lot of discs, which plays as just a natural OB.
You can go big forehand, high turnover on the left-hand side, or even a sneaky hyzer skip play, but that brings that tree that Keynes was just talking about into play. This was the second easiest hole on the course, playing at 0.53 strokes below par.
I am going right side, by the way. Dancing. All right, let's see. Do we need to 2D2 or left to right? I think we need to skip. Dancing my feet. Beat it, beat it, beat it, beat it, beat it, beat it. Too wide. Got a nice little back shot there. Dang it. Oh, team no pars is no far no more. In the night sky, like shooting stars. Right now. Oh no, I fumbled.
All right, hole 6. This is a par 3 at 312 feet, and you must clear the water as that is all OB on this hole.
Yeah, most players are going to play the big spike hyzer on the right-hand side. The tree that we just passed, that can get in your way, so you want to make sure you get it wide and don't bring that cedar into play. As many shots will go there if you don't get the height right.
Destiny. Sports mode activated. Left! Oh, I'm a little deep, damn it. Shuckers.
He's always been that way.
All right. There we go. First elevator putt of the day. We're good. Back to one down, baby.
Hole 7. So this is a surprising par 3 at 452 feet. There is an OB line on the left side by the water, and it wraps around behind the basket as well.
This plays as the second hardest hole, 0.21 strokes over par, probably because it's kind of a tweener hole. It's a soft par 4, hard par 3. Trying to get to the basket can end up OB quick if it hyzers out or goes too far. And the cedar tree on the right is in the perfect spot to grab a ton of discs. I will say Isaiah Esquivel was on the card behind us and he hit cage off the tee.
I'm going forehand. Just try to play for 3. But I'm thinking I'm going to go beauty 3. And I threw it right into the evergreen. I didn't want to. Dead center. Ah, this is terrible, boys. Bop, bop, bop. Just need to start putting with more f***ing force.
Hole 8 is a par 3 at 329 feet. Now, there's no OB to worry about on this one, but the tee shot is tricky with the trees right in front of the basket.
And of course, you have that same cedar tree that she just mentioned going back the other way that can catch a lot of the discs. And you can sense a theme here with this course and cedar trees. The biggest play is off the tee here. It's so intimidating.
All right, boys. Oh my gosh. Time to go on a f***ing pitch for 3 or 5 holes. Oh. Hit the tree and go right. Or continue skipping left. Where are you at, Elliot? I'll go. Get it up, dude. Ah, dude. Can't miss birdie putts, bro. Whatever.
Hole 9 is a par 3 at 321 feet. There is an OB road behind the basket that wraps around on the right side.
And players will either hyzer on the right-hand side or go up the gut. Trees to contend with and distance control matters here. And of course, as you know and are aware of, there's a cedar tree there that can cause trouble if you don't hit your line accurately.
Nobody prep for me. This is not that for me. Which, all right. This is where we start the birdie trying here out, boys. FD3, hole 9, 321. Heiser just got to miss it low of the branches on the right. Maybe skip it in there. We'll see. Skip in the basket. And parked it. Let's go. Damn bump. So, see the paper bump. I was worried about that one little branch hanging out. I was like, getting close. No, they got the black one I ace with. That's just my signature.
Hole 10 is par 3 at 315 feet. The peninsula hole has you playing over the water, which is all OB, but you can lay up on the right-hand side.
Yeah, if you're a pansy, and this is Keehnan we're talking about, aggressive is his middle name. This hole was tied for the second hardest hole in the course. Anytime you're throwing over the water, it can get in your head.
Laws of this game. Bunch in the bend down, bounce on the end. Do it again.
Good shot. Great shot, Keehnan. It could work. Never got it now. Yeah. Huh? That line could work with it. Tap, dude.
Another elevation putt. Let's go. Got it. 2 for 2 on elevations. Back to 1 down.
Hole 11 is par 3 at 356 feet. The fence on the right side plays the length of the hole and is OB. The creek on the left plays OB, and there is a painted line on the left side that also plays OB if one gets away from you.
Yeah, and if you juice it, there's also OB road behind the basket. With all the OB, this hole plays super tough, and you can get some bad kicks off the tree and end up right of the fence and bring that OB into play. This played as the hardest hole on this course.
Not surprised.
All right. 2 birdies in a row. Back to 1 down. Let's get it 3. Oh no. Hit and roll to the right. Oh boy, that's not a birdie. That's terrible. Try to go for the turkey. Tried. Ugh. Another stupid par. And then
Hole 12 is par 3 at 238 feet. So the fence continues up the right side and is OB, but shouldn't come into play. What will come into play is the OB road on the left side.
Yeah, and guess what? More cedar trees that want to trap your discs. Skippy forehand or a high backhand hyzer is usually going to be the play here. Because of the distance, though, it's easy to go past this basket.
how far is 260, 238. No. No. You're not spitting through. No.
Hole 13 is par 3 at 379 feet. The road on the left-hand side plays OB. Everything right is just natural OB.
And you can throw something that flips up to flat on this one. A flex backhand. You can play a flex forehand. If you do the backhand, you have to make sure it flexes back soon enough, as there are some trees that you can't see that can catch your discs. Well, you can't see them off the tee anyway. This is at a distance where it's a little bit tough, and you want to hit a good, accurate line here.
Okay, so we got two discs in our hand, a bottom stamp destroyer and a DD3. So, tailwind. I think we're gonna go destroyer. Little force over. Maybe skip it in. We're gonna get back on the birdie train. Come on! That was terrible. Oh, I'm not ready. It's not me. Damn. Let's talk of cocaine. Me? Yeah, they're waiting on me. Stay. Lovely thing. Woo!
Hole 14 is a par 3 at 257 feet. Now, there's no OB on this hole, but it is surrounded on both sides by cedar trees.
Yep, and those cedar trees, like all the holes, will catch most discs. Forehand or backhand turnover, something to get this thing to go out right. You're probably going to hit some trees and hope you have an unobstructed putt at the end of the day. But you can be well within the circle and have no putt at this thing at all.
I like the forehand better. I don't really want to force it out and come out. All right. Come on, buddy. Lifted, shifted, higher than the ceiling. Sugar, how you get so fly? Sugar, sugar, how you get so fly? Sugar, sugar, how you get so fly?
Hole 15 is a par 3 at 263 feet. The road on the right is OB and can get in your head a little bit.
Yeah, and the play is to play over the road a little bit with a hyzer and let it come back to the basket. More trees. If you're short, you want to play this one long so you don't have to worry about the trees and get the birdie, because this is tied for the second easiest hole on the course. Even I can get this one.
Nice shot.
Probably gonna have to buy another splice and put it back in the bag. Hey, can I buy my old splice off of you? Can I buy my old Calvin? I didn't do my best to. Not the hell. I threw it right in the damn tree. Turns in not to a headwind, to a headwind. A little punk mother.
Hole 16 is par 3 at 329 feet. The road on the left-hand side plays OB. If you really get into this one, you can go long OB in that same road or parking lot area.
Yep. Cedar trees on the right. You just need to throw something stable to overstable on a backhand and let the disc just naturally fade to the basket. This is at a distance where any of these guys can get this hole. You just don't want to mess with this tree here, skipping around it or going something straight at it. I even think you can go a forehand on this one to get there.
That's it then. And it's onto the thing. All right, bro. Time to go for the 5 out of 5. Come on, dude. Oh, no, when you do that, dumb. Sit.
I got you.
Okay, hole 17. This is a par 3 at 293 feet. So there's no OB on this hole. So you can choose to go up the gut or just do a big hyzer on the right side.
The hyzer can be tricky though. You have to get enough distance to beat the last tree so you can crash by the basket, or you can go for a lower hyzer with a skip to try to get up to the basket. Either way, the backhand is the play in my mind.
All right, bro. In the pool of my own tears. For the week. Oh, I.
Hole 18 is a par 4 at 568 feet. So there's no marked OB on this hole, just trees, lots and lots of trees. The tee shot is definitely intimidating.
Yeah, if you can get through and make progress, this hole doesn't play that hard. You just need to make sure you get forward momentum. If you can get off the tee, you're good, but that's what's going to get you in trouble. This hole played 0.11 strokes under par, so the birdie's definitely there, but the raised basket at the end does add some interest to the back end of this hole.
No tee. Go. Got me. Johnny, come on, buddy. Turn down, better when I walk through the rain. With a kitchen, put the by the bed like a. That's on the thing. Go fish, pick a cocaine, do a fruit fry Cadillac riding. Okay. Oh, what? You don't have my bag? Oh, I thought I was gonna smoke that tree
That
limb.
was a recovery shot in a lifetime.
I just wanted to make sure. Let me see if I'm outside circle. I think I am, but just be safe. 33. Can't get any closer than that. Oh, we're not. Nah. No! Should have jumped it. Come on, buddy. Make sure to get this far. Why are you scared the first time? That would have been a great birdie shake, bro.
All right, hole 1, par 3 at 308 feet. So this tee was actually moved to make this more of a straight shot, and I like the change. It's further than you think.
Yeah, and the road left is OB. You shouldn't be there. I've seen forehands out over left. I've seen big hyzers, which I don't think's the play because it gets cut up. I've seen the up the middle play as well. And I think that's the best shot, is the up the gut shot. It's the easiest, maybe a small flex, but the tree on the right off the tee can make this a little bit tricky.
Put on the big on by, put the buddy one on the on by. All right, 308. Right down to the gut. Aim at that tree. Let it come back. Come on. It's like a cocaine. Good. So terrible. Suck. I have it. $33. Take some time to take this cock in there. Come on, buddy. Time to get one. Time to get one, dude. No, it was 33.
Final hole of the first round. This is hole 2, par 4, 479 feet. There is a Mando you must stay left of to protect hole 9. The road on the left plays the length of the hole and is OB.
And I think this drone goes to the short basket. The actual long basket is behind this cedar tree here. 3 big cedars you can get into. One if you don't hit your line off the drive. The second on the right if you get skippy off your forehand or don't come back fast enough on your flex. And the last one is one that eats your approach shots for lunch and dinner.
Hold on, motherfuckers, it's the last hole. Canal T. All right, let's go at the bank, baby. Buddy, got me, Johnny, Chad. The tone down better when I walk through the rain. Damn, cocaine. Blue fly Cadillac riding the tank. Got up in the bend, some in the 30 that.
How far is that tree?
Tree is 78 feet. I'm trying to hit through it real quick.
Yeah. Let's look at this tree too, just in case you hyzer.
Oh,
so see how far. Just so you know how.
it's like 106 right there.
Okay, so yeah.
I'm throwing Toro, but.
Yeah, easy.
All right. No, but I'm gonna walk through. Yeah, about 150 feet. Gotta aim at this tree. Maybe dunk it a little bit. You know, aim with that eagle. Maybe in with an eagle. Nope, just parked it. Dang it. Dang. All right. 4 down. It is what it is. Could have been way better. Could have been worse. It happens.
All right, round 1 is in the books. As you can see here, Keehnan is tied for 9th currently. Kind of an up and down round. This is the course that you really want to get birdies on, and he had too much white, too many pars on his scorecard. Still a very entertaining and fun round. I'm excited for the next one. Thanks for being here, Keens.
Yeah, absolutely. I can't wait for the next one.
Yep, so as far as the next one is concerned, it's right here. Make sure you check it out because if you thought the cuss counter was bad on this one, whew, the next round is something special. We'll catch you on the next one. Take care. Bye-bye now.